All right, fight fans, we're coming from the Fan Doozy Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
That's
Gotta get that little rattle in there, Ray. How's it going today, sir?
pretty good, man. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day. Today we have a special edition Caveman's Corner. We're just going to be a Happy Mother's Day edition. So Ray's wife, our girlfriend, won't come on with us because she hates me for taking away from her all the time.
Yeah.
I apologize. Sorry, it's my fault. That hooker glitter is really for me. Crazy things happen in here. Crazy things. Our moms wouldn't come on. My mom hates fighting. How about your mom?
She don't like fighting. She was at my first fight, and she couldn't watch the fight. She was just covering her eyes, and then she went outside the building, and somebody had to, go out there and get her, say the fight was over.
Good thing you won.
Yeah.
My mom's never come to any of my fights. I've had a lot of fights, and she hasn't come to any of them. She doesn't really believe in violence. I don't even think she's ever come watch me compete in jiu-jitsu because that's a little bit too violent for her, too. She did come to all my wrestling matches when I was a kid, though, and some of them when I was in college, even.
Jesus Christ, wrestling's so more violent than jiu-jitsu.
I think wrestling's more violent than jiu-jitsu, too, but, my mom doesn't get it. She thinks when you hyperextend an arm, it's bad news, or choke someone, it's really bad. I'll take that as opposed to getting slammed on my head any day.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, we couldn't get Ray's wife, but my girl agreed to come on, so we're going to try and give her a call right now. You ready, Ray? Fire that thing up.
Hello?
Hello, is this the true Mrs. Caveman?
Oh, this is?
Well, this is a real caveman. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Well, you're on the show. We're live. You're here with, me and Ray. Ray's here finally.
Yep.
Yeah,
So happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
thank you. And good to see you, Ray.
Yep.
Ray was
Good to
MIA.
hear from you.
Yeah, Ray's been MIA for a while. He hasn't been returning my texts or messages.
We were worried.
Oh, yeah?
Well, did Ray get kidnapped by the drug dealers?
What I told my wife is I think you got a drug dealing phone and you want to contact me on it, so you want to get me in trouble and keep me safe.
What's up, guys?
Not much. We just called you because it's Mother's Day and our moms wouldn't come on and Ray's girl wouldn't come on, so that leaves you.
I'm not surprised your moms wouldn't come on.
Yeah? You don't think she likes the fighting so much?
Well, I was going to say something meaner, but okay, we'll stick to that.
Okay. So, being a wife and a mother of a fighter and a fighter's son's a little bit difficult. Can you talk about what happened to Forrest? Try not to laugh.
Wait, you want to talk about what happened to Forrest?
Yeah, with the shoulder more than the foot, but you can get the foot too.
And please don't get too detailed because I don't want you to scare off my wife with my son training.
I can't really hear Ray, actually.
Ray, you gotta talk louder.
Hey, okay, man, that's too loud. We're gonna blow each other's ear off.
All right, so you guys want me to talk about Forrest's shoulder injury?
Yes.
Okay. So Forrest was participating at the Fredonia Jiu-Jitsu tournament, and he didn't do so well during his gi matches. He had a hard time, and we talked, and he went back in to the gym and prepared for his no gi matches, and he went in there. Did really well with his gi matches. The first two matches he was a killer. Won both matches. Then we come to the third match. He went against a very, very, very good kid. Everything that kid was doing was just right. Forrest was also doing everything just right. But he was just caught in a really tight I believe it was a Kimura. It was very tight. I mean, I want to grow up to be like that kid, his opponent, or doing everything right. The Kimura was really tight. Forrest couldn't really tap fast enough. By the time the ref stopped the match, Forrest was laying on the mat crying and screaming. I think he got my voice, he got my volume, so the entire gym heard him. Paramedics put him together and basically thought he had a dislocated shoulder because there isn't really much medical care in the Fredonia area, so we decided that we're going to drive him back to Buffalo to get the shoulder taken care of. So we got him in the car. He pretty much cried and screamed for most of the ride into Buffalo. It was about an hour and 15-minute ride. And I took him into the emergency room. They took a look at him, gave him an x-ray, and determined that if he had dislocated his shoulder at the time of the injury, whatever he did popped it back in. But there was definitely damage to the shoulder, and they were worried of damage to the growth plate. So he was in a sling for a while, and he is on the mend, but he won't be ready to go back to do anything till at least the end of June.
Oh, wow.
So there's Forster's injury.
And then he fell down and broke his foot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why he's got the
And
big boot on.
Oh, snaps. I didn't notice
So
that.
2 weekends later, he fell and fractured his foot.
He's in the bathroom now, like he always is. So this will be a while before he comes back. I got him a milkshake, so you know how that goes with his belly.
Okay. But that was not a good choice then. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Well, you don't got to deal with it, so you'll be okay. So you come back home tomorrow and you look at
There
the
you
toilet.
Yeah.
Did you
But yeah, so that's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want to talk about how your pre-Mother's Day went last night? What we ended up doing?
So Friday, Jeff told me Friday night that we would have. He's one of the gym members, one of the fighters from the gym, John White, is actually going to be last minute kickboxing fight down in Elmira, New York. And since no one else from the gym can go corner him or help him, he had reached out to Jeff and asked Jeff to go corner him. And we really need 2 corners to for these fights. Just one person has to be the coach, and the other person for better or worse has to at least carry the bucket around and put ice on the fighter during rounds, in between rounds. And since no one else was able to go, Jeff grabbed me to go and be a second corner for John White's fight yesterday. So pre-Mother's Day, we Jeff worked at the gym, taught the kids. We drove 3 hours to Elmira, New York, and cornered John's fight. He did really well. We were very proud of him. He's very young, so he's like, we could have a kid that age, basically. So we were very proud of him. And drove 3 hours back to Buffalo.
And it was it was crazy because no one came with John. It was just John and his mom. So it was really like a true Mother's Day special. It was me and my wife and John and his mom.
I thought last week was Mother's Day. I was confused.
Yeah, that's why we didn't do a podcast last week, because Ray thought it was Mother's Day last week.
Yeah.
And then he Facebooked me about, what was it, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that? He's like, you want to do a podcast? I thought it was Mother's Day today.
What did your baby mama do to you?
Oh, no, she ain't do nothing to me.
She was happy because she got extra gifts and she didn't even know why.
Okay. So you bought her flowers 2 weekends in a row?
Yeah. I had
Right,
she got it good.
Ray's a pimp. He takes care of his girl, for sure.
Yeah.
Char's got it lucky.
Okay.
She's lucky she's not married to me having to go to fights.
I'll talk to the girl next time I see her.
Okay.
That's why Ray keeps Char away from us.
Hey, was today the self-defense for the ladies today? Self-defense class?
Oh, that was last week.
That was last week?
Yeah.
They need a new coach, man.
Doug? You don't like Doug?
Self-defense?
Yeah.
We need a caveman.
Yeah. Don't you think Doug's kind of like the guy who needs self-defense from?
Well, Well, the lady at the gym who organized the Women's Defense Club, this defense seminar, did not invite the Caveman to be the coach. She only invited Doug and Pierre to be the coach.
Damn, Caveman, you that ugly?
I am that ugly. I am truly that ugly. I would scare most of the clientele away.
I mean, because, you know, if it was me, I would teach the girls kicking guys in the nuts, you know, pointing their eyes, sticking the fingers in the eyes, and, you know, some real self-defense stuff.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm the
agree
best
with
at.
eye gouging. I agree with eye gouging and knee to the groin.
Yep.
When you kick to the groin, you got to bring your foot up so you get the balls. After you already make the
Right.
impact, then you bring your foot up and you drag your foot back down a ball sack so it injures the guy more.
Yep.
Then you poke him in the eye and you run the fuck away.
Yep.
I learned that one too
Yeah.
last time. But I think eye gouging is really good.
Yeah, especially if you got big fingernails
I
like
really
girls
believe in
got.
eye gouging.
You know what else works really good for the hair is you grab their hair too. They should go over a lot of hair defense stuff. I do that with some of the kids, with the kids class, some of the ladies in the kids class. What to do
Yeah.
when the girls grab your hair.
Well, just,
Wait, what happened
just
if a girl?
support the seminar a little bit.
What happened if you fighting a girl with wigs?
Don't-
And they try to attack you, you pull their hair and it come off.
No, I show the defense when they grab your hair.
Okay.
Like when they grab your hair, how do you get out of it? You know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
if some girl got a wig and you rip it off, it's just like knocking the glasses off of a guy. That's like instant fight mode, and they're gonna be angry, you know, because you get your glasses knocked
Right,
off. It's time to
right.
brawl, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Ray knows that. Ray wears those pimp sunglasses all the time. He knows.
You're right. You
Somebody,
can take off the sunglasses in the room.
somebody told me they the Bruce Lee.
When you're inside, you don't really
Gold
need
glasses.
sunglasses. The caveman really isn't that bright.
The caveman's not that bright.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's why we get along so good. My girl just burns me all the time.
They all do that to us, caveman.
And not the good kind of burn with like the candle wax, just to make him fun of.
Caveman had to throw that in there.
So what did you guys do for your mothers today?
I got my mom a gift from the little lady shop. They love the little body wash places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lotion, soap, all that good stuff.
Did you actually go get it yourself?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good for you.
I usually,
Impressed.
yeah, I always do the same for my girl and my mom. Go to them places and get what I gotta get them. I'm out.
That's smooth, Ray.
Nice.
Good for you.
I got my mommy some flowers and I got her some cookies, and I came over there, and then I wanted her to come on a podcast, but she won't come on a podcast. I thought it'd be a good mother-son bonding moment, and she could yell at me, and it'd be in public knowledge, and everyone listen to it and laugh at me, and I thought it'd be good for ratings.
Yeah, I asked my mom the same, and she was like, you know, I'm low key, low profile, leave me alone. I'm like, damn.
Has either of your mothers actually listened to your podcast yet?
No.
I'm pretty sure my mom listened to the Forest one.
Okay, well, that's for grandson.
I got a.
Let's hope she listened to that one.
Your mom's got to listen, man.
Yeah.
She still really got to listen, but she got to click on it so we get that view.
Yeah, because I told her we did Mark Coleman. I told her all the fighters she knows about.
Yeah.
And she definitely want to check it out. I gotta.
Ray, you gotta work on getting your mom to listen to this podcast thing here.
I know. I've just been too busy with different things, so I don't really got time to see her like that, like I used to. But yeah, I gotta get her in there.
I better
for
not
sure.
ask why you're so busy.
He's doing Caveman's Corner. It's a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ray's always on the phone getting us guests.
Yes.
That's what he's got to do.
Yes. Because Ray is smooth.
Ray is smooth. Ray's a lot smoother
Puerto
than me.
Rican man.
Yeah.
I'm a smooth criminal.
You want to tell Ray about the conversation we're having the other day? How much the work the podcast is? It's not really just fun and games. Although it is kind of just fun and games. Till we make money.
Oh, what we talked about the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the thing sometimes, let's just put it this way. Sometimes you guys are gone on a Sunday for like 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
And most of, I've sat there a couple of times. I've been on your podcast a few times. Thank you for inviting me. And I know it can be a very fun and good time while you guys are there. And, obviously you guys are also talking about something you guys love and you guys are passionate about. So it is always a good time. And sometimes it hurts a little bit for the wife because we're home, we're taking care of the house, we're taking care of the kids. While you guys are doing this, and it is a fun thing to do. I think sometimes, for me, it's easier to see this. And I think for Ray's girl, I'm sure at some point she sees that Ray works really hard to try to get guests on the show. And, a lot of schmoozing has to go on to get these people on the show. And I see the other side, when the podcast is actually finished recording the podcast, Jeff has to come home and spend hours editing the podcast and promote the podcast. It takes, you guys may spend 60 hours in the studio to record the podcast. The after effect is another 8 to 10 hours to put out a podcast.
Or 78 hours if it's Mark Hall.
Right.
Still working on that one.
Yeah.
And so it's sometimes it's hard to stomach on a Sunday, especially on a Sunday when, your child isn't feeling well or injured and you need to do the laundry and you're cooking and you're taking care of the house, you're pulling the weeds in the yard, you're trying to get all these things done. And in your mind, you're thinking that these two dudes are just sitting in a studio drinking Rockstar and whatever Ray drinks, and eating gummies and having a good time talking to these people. But to think about, to really take it a step further is a lot more than just sitting down for 60 hours talking to people and having a good time. Because you put out a podcast, I hope people listening to me will understand the amount of work that really goes in these podcasts to make it sound good, to make it funny. So when you guys see these promotions that Caveman puts out on his blog, please listen to them. If you want to sponsor the podcast, please do. This affects my family. and so just understand this part of the business is not just all fun and games. So, and I know you both put out a lot more time than just the studio time. So, and you guys are doing a good job. So congrats.
Appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
Oh yeah, kind words there.
Now Char's got to listen to that.
Yeah, she do. And then like after the podcast, I usually go to like Franco's and get her a chicken Caesar salad.
Good for you. I'm not so nice. I just go home. I'm like, I'm so tired. I got 16 hours of podcast editing to do before I go to bed. Can you tell the fans what life was like today on Mother's Day?
I'm sorry?
Can you tell the fans what today was like for you on Mother's Day? How crazy even Mother's Day is?
How Mother's Day is for me?
Yeah, how was today, especially?
How was today?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I woke up and we spent some family calling time. And when I got, and Jeff went downstairs to start breakfast, and they wanted me to stay in bed for breakfast, but unfortunately I had a really busy day today, and I really had to get out of my room to go do stuff. So when I got out of the bedroom, and there is my lovely child with a giant Mother's Day card, and this giant Mother's Day card has become a thing in my house. All of it is because at one time I said something about, I would love to have one of these giant cards. So I've gotten 2 so far. There's a giant Mother's Day card. There are chocolates. He made me a marble art, and there was also a very soft hippopotamus toy, and also Eva, Tum-Tum. Or people who don't know what Tum-Tum is a popular kids' toy. They're little tiny little toys. That means a lot to me because Eva is from the movie WALL-E, and when WALL-E came out, Forrest was very little, and all he wanted to do was to go see WALL-E, and we took him, and he loved it, and so that was a good memory that we always had with Forrest. And then we came downstairs. Jeff had made scrambled eggs. That he recently learned how to make scrambled eggs.
Hey, I just learned like 2 weeks ago how to make scrambled eggs.
Oh wow,
You'd be proud of me. They're good.
Yeah,
and he did a fantastic job.
No, Kara said they suck.
And I had a
You did say they suck.
and he found the biggest mug at the house and made me a mimosa.
That was good.
So I was very, very happy.
97% champagne with a splash of Jack and a splash of OJ.
Oh, okay, caveman.
That's the start of a cave meal.
Yeah. It's a good thing we don't own a bar. We have to go bankrupt the way Caveman is drink.
All you can drink Caveman Special. It'll be like 2 drinks and you'll be hammered.
Usually you go out to get a mimosa is 98% orange juice with a splash of champagne.
Well, orange juice actually...
First time I've had a mimosa with Jack in it.
Yeah, well, it's just a tiny little splash. I knew it would like just add a little flavor.
Yeah. So that was great. So it was a great morning. And then I got to go see my mom. She doesn't like the fuzz usually, so I just took her shopping for a few hours. So it all worked out really good.
Then Karis had to come to the gym to pick me up because I was at the gym. And I was still training when I was supposed to be done training, like always. Another like 20 minutes. So I apologize.
No problem. But, that's the other part is when I go pick you up from the gym, Jeff was actually working with the kids. These are additional time that Jeff puts into the kids club, to the kids program at the gym to help these kids get ready for bell testing and also for the upcoming tournament. So, and I've written about these before and talked about these before, that the kids at the kids program, they're like our kids too. I know they have great parents too, but a little, each of these kids have a little space in our hearts. And just, even though Jeff took another extra 20 minutes, even when he said he was supposed to be ready, he wasn't. But it was really good to see these kids came in on a Sunday, on Mother's Day, work hard, and, and really trying to get themselves ready for bell testing and for the tournaments coming up. I'm really proud of these kids. And like I said, each of these kids at the kids program, they have a place in our hearts. And our hearts really go out to them. And we love all the parents. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms from the kids club. You guys are all doing a fantastic job because we have amazing kids in this program.
You sure do. Thank you for the plug again. You're on top of the Caveman shameless plugs. I'm glad I'm rubbing off on you a little bit.
It's not shameless. This is really heartfelt. It's funny because right before you called me, I actually posted something on Facebook about the kids club because of a picture that came up on Facebook.
I didn't even see it yet.
So, yeah. So so it's not just shameless plugging, and I actually feel the way I feel. And you know me. I don't say anything. If I don't like you, I'm never going to say it. Say things to make you think I like you. If I say I like you, I like you. So that's really, truly what comes out.
Karis is a true OG.
Good job, all the parents.
Yes, she is.
She don't play. If she don't like you, you're gonna know it.
Oh yeah.
She might punch you in the face.
Yeah, you know it. If I don't like you, you know it.
Do you like Mickey?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Do you like Mickey?
Do I like Mickey? Mickey is like this lost child that it's tough luck with Mickey. And Mickey doesn't really understand that. I think sometimes he thinks I'm really mean to him, but I'm not. I really hope Mickey can do well in life. I think Mickey has a lot of talent, but Mickey needs to really put it together, put his life together, put it together at the gym, really put in the training time. I think he can win fights. He's good. He has some talent. He just doesn't train hard. He may disagree when I say he doesn't train hard, but he really does not train hard. He doesn't come to the gym on time. He doesn't do classes. He goofs around.
Yeah.
And I look at him a lot of times just like a mother will look at a child, and it's just like, come on, you can do this. Let's just put it together. Let's work hard.
I think you should pull him by the ear. Like, Mickey, get to work.
I should love pull him by the ear.
Pull him by the ear, yeah.
Mickey, get to work.
Yeah. No, he's too old for that. So I hope,
No, he's not. He's wearing diapers.
If Mickey listens to this, that he understands where I'm coming from for him. I really hope he can do well in life and in fighting.
What do you think about his bowel trouble? Do you have any Chinese remedies for that?
My remedy for that is don't eat shit. Don't eat crap before the fight. Don't go drinking after the weigh-in. Don't go doing stupid stuff for your stomach. And then maybe you want, I mean, part of it, I'm sure, is nerves.
He
But
actually
if you eat clean, if you keep your diet clean, you don't go put alcohol, which is a stimulant to your stomach, chances of you pooping yourself
Oh,
during
yeah.
a fight is a lot less.
he actually did pretty good.
So,
He did pretty good. I offered him some pizza, and he said, "No, you know what happened last time."
Ray's trying to get him to shoot himself.
well, good for him.
Yeah, he learned something
That's
there.
good for him.
Yeah.
Did you see how much
So hopefully he
toilet
won't
paper?
do it again.
Did you see how much toilet paper he had stuffed in his pants last time? Could you see it,
What?
Karis? Did you see how much toilet paper he had stuffed in his drawers when we were at FCP?
Oh yeah, we thought he was wearing a diaper in there. It looked really thick. It looked like he had an adult diaper in there.
Yeah. Mickey needs to learn how to
But,
pack his butt a
hey.
little bit better. I did not say anything.
Whatever helps him.
Wait, you talking about last week?
Yeah, last week, FCP. We can see all the toilet paper sticking out of his drawers. I did not say one thing about it on the Fox commentary, though. The commentary is going to be on Fox next Saturday at 1 a.m. So make sure you guys tune in and listen to that. But I did not say one thing. But if that fight is aired, check out Mickey Gaskins. You can see all the toilet paper sticking out of his butthole. So it's pretty funny to see.
Did you see when he put his hand around his back,
Yeah.
taunting the guy?
I thought he was fixing the toilet paper. I almost said that, too, when he was doing that. I was like, looks like the toilet paper came out of his butt crack. But I did not say that.
Did Frankie Flowers say anything about
Frankie
that?
Flowers didn't say anything about that. He didn't notice, I don't think.
Oh,
He was really busy
I don't
texting
think
during the
Frankie
fight.
Flower likes Frankie Flower.
I got that name from a movie. I think the dude was gay or something.
Yeah, he did not like Frankie
Oh,
Flowers
he
at
don't like
all.
it?
It looked like he was going to punch me. I said it right at the end of the broadcast, too. It might make it to Fox.
Oh. He said,
I actually thought that was his last name.
but I thought he was cool with it.
I thought Flower was his last name. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, she did think Flowers was his real last name, so she called him that, too. I set her up a little bit. I'm sorry, Frank. That was my fault, dude.
I'm sorry to Tank. I ain't mean that.
Yeah.
I thought you was cool with it.
But we should talk to Frank again. And I had a quite an interesting conversation with Frank the Tank about reptiles and reptiles mating and
Yeah.
reproducing.
Well, we're going to keep
So,
this one clean, so we're not going to get into the all that
No,
stuff that
no,
we're
no.
talking
That's not.
about.
No, and I don't know why you're trying to say that because I was really genuinely want to learn about it.
I was talking about the octopus
Scientifically,
part with
more
Mans, but
biological. So I wasn't trying to be dirty. I was trying to be have a part of learning.
Karis was
I've
like,
learned
do you
something.
play Barry Manilow for them when you're trying to mate him?
Barry White?
Well, you
Mel
know,
Torme? Doobie doobie doo.
No, they'd be like, come on, baby.
Yeah.
Come over here.
you know,
We play
do you
our
make the-
porno music
do you make
on
the
the
reptile wine
podcast.
dying the female one.
They just eat each other. They don't,
Ew.
they're like, no, I mean like physically eat the whole body. Crunched. Just like the octopuses die in mating.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
Freaking
I think you
octopus.
should bring Frank the Tank up on the show and talk about that.
We will bring him up because he likes to do podcasts in his underwear, and we're all about that. You're on Caveman's Corner.
Okay, I will not come in the studio for that one.
All right. We are going to have Dominic Damore in next week for the Bigfoot podcast, and he's sort of like
I also will not come in for the Down podcast.
he likes reptiles as well. He does reptile shows too. So
Wait, so
We
we doing
can
the
give them
big?
both in.
We doing the Bigfoot tomorrow? I mean, next week.
next week is Bigfoot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that.
All right. I'm trying to get Brian Marciniak, but I
Yeah,
can't
Ray,
get a
put
hold
it
of
on
him.
your calendar.
I'm gonna send him a message for that.
All right. Yeah. Tell him Bigfoot 3 p.m. next week. We need our witness.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for your time, baby. I love you very much. Thank you for everything you do
You're
for me.
welcome.
I appreciate it. This podcast wouldn't be
You're
possible
welcome.
without you. Coming back to the cage wouldn't be possible without you.
You are a good woman.
Forrest, if you want to talk, come over here, dude. Forrest wants to say something to you. She can't hear if you're talking that mic. You gotta come over to this one. Forrest's gonna say some salutations, and then we're gonna play the music and get out of here. All right, here we go, Forrest.
Okay.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby.
She loves you too, baby. He's laughing. He's happy and
Aw.
embarrassed all at the same time.
You see, the Caveman Corner is a family show too.
It is a family
It's
show.
not. It's not all Jerry
Yeah.
Springer.
As long as we don't have Mans Rogers on, it's a family show.
Yeah.
And we keep the Canadians out of here, eh?
Yeah.
Those Canadians bring
They
down the show.
crazy.
They cray cray. All right.
All right.
Thank
I
you
love
for your
you,
time.
Caveman. I love you.
We love you too.
No, thank you.
You be
Thank you
safe.
for bringing me on.
Thank you for the show. Happy
I will.
Mother's Day. Anyone that says that my show is pure garbage, listen to this episode. Or the kids one. Sometimes I do some
Yeah.
stuff that's not garbage.
Caveman got a heart, guys. Come on.
Yeah. And then I punch people in the face whenever I feel like I'm getting too soft.
Right. And then we make fun of Mickey.
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
All right. We're out of here. All right. Goodbye,
All right.
Fan
Bye,
Doozy Nation.
bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, fight fans from the Fan Doozy Studios in Buffalo, New York. We are out of here.
Here's a serious Easter egg for all you folks out there. Happy Mother's Day to every mom. You make it possible for all of us to do what we've done in life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies, for having our babies.
And that's the fun part. Making the babies.
You know what? It is, but watching the birth of your son is the greatest thing ever. It changed me.
Yeah.
How I think about life and everything. So kids are great.
They're the best.
Yes.
So's he. I love you, Forrest. We're out of here.